Hey guys, Abby here. How are you guys doing today? Today we are back in my favorite park again. Sorry. Um, yeah, you probably see this park a lot. It's just my favorite, and it's close to home, so you know. Anyway, today we are discussing a word called frottage, or at least that's how I hope it is pronounced. Um, anyway, in the art and creative world, frottage is to rub one surface against another, much like taking a leaf or a dried flower and putting it underneath a piece of paper and like rubbing a pencil or something over crayon or whatever you've got over it to transfer the image to the paper. Um, but frottage does have a much different definition to it as well, and that's what we're talking about today. Um, and what we're discussing is the pleasure that comes from this underrated act. Um, if you know what I'm referring to, you may be someone who enjoys this activity. Um, if you do, please share it with us in the comments how you incorporate it into your tango life. Um, I will also share with you a recent experience later on in the video that I had with frottage and how it made me feel and everything. I will discuss that later on in the video. But for now, let's get to this exciting little subject. Have my pina colada. I need one for each hand. All right. So, frottage in the sexual realm may bring some of us back to our teenage years and that feeling of dry humping. The word itself comes from the French verb meaning to rub. Frottage is a non penetrative way to feel pleasure by rubbing body parts together for sexual stimulation. Most of us are more familiar with this form in our horny teenage years. And I think the wind blew out my cigarette. Doggone. However, as adults, it is a less explored act. Some of us see this as not so appealing act, and can sometimes lead to sexual frustration that leaves us without a happy ending. However, on the flip side of that, some of us engage in frottage as a part of foreplay, leading to intense playtime fun. In an article that I found in Cosmopolitan magazine, it explains how rubbing against someone's genitals or thighs, etc., can be extremely satisfying. You know, our skin is one of our body's biggest sensory organs. It's filled with a lot of nerve and richly filled with a lot of nerve endings and receptors. So being touched in that way stimulates your brain to release the hormones that influence the feelings of pleasure, bonding, and attraction. So, Doesn't sound too bad to me. I don't know. Although a lot of us may think of frottage as foreplay or pre intercourse explanation when we're teens, many people engage in this as a main part of their devil's tango. Um, Believe it or not, it can be the main event if you want it to. Many of us think of it as grinding, dry humping, heavy petting, even masturbation, but it can be so much more. The ultimate goal in all of this is to create a pleasurable friction. When we think of this being done with clothes on or some other type of barrier on, it doesn't sound that appealing. However, it can take place clothed or naked, or a combination of the two. Get creative. Let that mind go. It can involve toys, different positions, even role play, whichever works for you. Basically, frauding can feel as good as penetrative sex, if not better. So let those creative juices flow. So, whether you're using it to frottage to get things warmed up or keeping things heated as the main event, have fun with it. If you're like me, at times I use it as a subtle hint to build up a spark of excitement, or that kind of leads to playtime. Whether it's a quick brush up against a certain part, or rubbing my booty up against hubby's man parts, or, sitting on his lap and wiggling a bit. There's some ideas for you thrown out there. Use them up. It's all in good playtime fun, which is the whole idea. And to share my recent story, I was with a bull, and I was sitting on his lap, and we were both fully clothed at that point, and began kissing, and then all of a sudden began just kind of grinding on him really hard on his lap, and began kissing him. Oh my God, I'm getting, trees are spitting stuff at me. Anyway, it got us both fired up in a unusual sort of way, and it turned into some serious, intense, and steamy play. And afterwards I had thought about it, and it kind of brought me back to my teenage years, and I thought about it more, and I thought, God, I really enjoyed that. That was pretty hot. So I need to incorporate this more, not only with my bulls, but with my husband too. I do a lot of that, the aforementioned with hubby, but that was just like really intense. I don't know why. Quite enjoyable. But anyway, there you have it. There's my story. All I know is I would highly suggest incorporating it into your playtime fun a little more. If whether it's something you do regularly, or haven't done it since those frustrating teenage years. Um, do it. Have fun with it. Use it as a tool to get things heated up and make things hot, hot, hot. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Um, can't wait to hear all your stories. Um, Send them to me in an email, how.abby@gmail.com, or leave them in the comments if you have a quick short one. Anyway, have a great day. We will see you soon. And until next time, everybody, love, hugs, and smoky kisses. Bye.